What's up, everyone, and happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're halfway through the week, and I'm so excited about that. Today was kind of a weird day. I was extremely busy at work. Well, starting off my day, I woke up late for work. Mind you, I literally take 5 steps and I'm at my workspace. And I was super tired this morning. So I woke up actually on time and then went back to sleep and then ended up oversleeping. And really since then, I've been playing catch up. I've been very busy at work. I feel like I haven't had enough to eat, hadn't had enough to drink. I have my water right here because your girl is thirsty. So it's just been a lot going on. I have a massive headache. I have to run to the grocery store, come back. We have Bible study tonight with my family. So it's a lot going on in my life. But busy days are some of my favorite days because that means that the day goes by fast and I get to lay back in my bed and rest and go to sleep and prepare for tomorrow. So even though this has been a pretty hectic day, it's been a good day. I hope everyone else is having a good Wednesday or has had a good Wednesday if you're at the end of your day, or just a good day in general, because I feel like people end up watching this not on the days that I post them, and that makes sense because I end up posting them later than normal or later than I want to, or even if anyway, I'm rambling on, so let's get right into today's video. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. Today we start our last fruit of the Spirit for the topic, be of good spirit. So again, just to recap, and honestly by now you guys should actually be able to recap it to me. I'm gonna recap it for y'all, but y'all should be able to recap it back to me at this point. But so for June and July, our goal focus was to be of good spirit, and that pretty much came from Galatians chapter 5 verse 22, which talks about chapter 5 verse 22 really highlights the qualities of a good spirit that we want to adopt into our spirit. So we've been doing this spiritual cleanse or the spiritual detox, and that's pretty much ridding ourselves of anything that has attached itself to our spirits that's just ugly and bad and good and rotten. We're trying to get rid of that stuff so we can lead lives of more purpose and more intention. So we've been talking about the good qualities of the Spirit. So far we've gone over love, joy, peace, kindness, patience, goodness. Not last week, but for the past couple of days we hit on faithfulness. So today and Friday we're gonna talk about our new fruit of the Spirit, which is our last fruit of the Spirit, and then Saturday I'm going live for like the first time in 2 months. Which I'm really excited because I like going live, because I like to have like more of an interaction with people. And I don't know, I just feel like I haven't done a really good recap. I'll talk about the things that I personally went through. If you didn't catch the videos from the reasons why the video project for this month or the past couple months kind of got thrown off a little bit, so I'll talk a little bit about that. We'll hit on the fruit of the Spirit, talk about anything else that you guys want to talk about. So I'm really excited about Saturday. And Saturday is actually the 1st of August, but we're going to wrap up June and July and then talk about a little bit about where we're going for in August. So our last fruit of the Spirit is gentleness. And honestly, if you look at the definition of gentleness, it is very similar to what we talked about for kindness. So remember, kindness was our fruit of the Spirit a couple weeks ago. And it's very, 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 very similar. But I do want to highlight the differences because there is kind of almost like a fine line between the two. But once you understand them, you'll be able to move accordingly and realize that, yes, I can be a kind person, which is different from my gentle side as well. So the definition of gentleness is the quality of being kind and careful. So Friday when we talk about this, I really want to highlight on that careful portion, but today I really want to talk just a little bit about the differences between gentleness and kindness. That way moving forward we understand. So I saw when I was doing my research for the video, I looked up the one definition because I guess a lot of people have had this question, what's the difference between gentleness and kindness? And it pretty much was saying that gentleness is about how one goes about an action versus kindness, which is about the specific actions that you take and why you're taking those actions. So on one hand, we're talking about what I'm doing, like what I'm actually doing. That's kindness. So the specific actions that I'm taking are going to be the things that characterize me as a kind person. So Am I helping people out? Am I giving, my time, money? I think we talked about this a little bit, giving my time, money, energy to assist in other people, or really just to assist myself. So am I being kind based off of the actions that I'm doing? Like the actions that I'm doing are going to describe myself as kind versus being gentle. Gentle is how I'm going about my kind actions, if that makes sense. So just because I'm doing something that someone may describe as kind doesn't mean I'm doing it in a gentle fashion. For example, let me try to think off the dome for an example. If I am helping my sister with taking care of her children, which I actually do a lot. They are practically my kids. I'm contemplating claiming them on my taxes next year. Just kidding. Kind of. But anyway, if I am helping out my sister, like that's a kind act for me to take time out of my day, and really help and aid with her kids. 'Cause if no one knows, she has 3 daughters, all under the age of 5. So it's a lot. But if I'm taking time out of my day to help her and her husband with whatever they have to do and take care of their kids, that's a kind action. But how I go about helping them is really going to be what describes me as gentle. So am I rude in helping them? Am I hesitant in helping them? Or am I gentle in helping them? So gentleness is about like what is fueling your actions. Like why are you doing what you're doing? Where is that coming from? Is it coming from a gentle heart? Is it coming from or a rude or disrespectful or a rash and angry heart? So really it's all about your intentions, and that is really big for me. Because I think I said this a couple weeks ago, I would describe myself as a kind person. I'm very kind, but I know that now looking at the definitions, I can describe myself as a kind person because I do kind actions, but how much of a gentle person am I? Because what have been my intentions behind those kind actions? And that kind of that's kind of gonna, like, I'm gonna be pondering on that for the next couple of days, like making sure that not only are my actions kind, but my thought behind those actions has to be gentle. Okay, and that's really going to be our main focus when we're talking about gentleness, is making sure that your intentions are good. Your intentions need to be the gentle things behind your actions. We already took care of the actions a couple weeks ago. Okay, we talked about kindness a couple weeks ago. Now we're going to look at our intentions behind those actions. Okay, so that's pretty much what we're going to talk about a little bit on Friday, along with the careful portion of that definition. And then again on Saturday, we'll be going live to recap everything. So hope everyone has a good day today and a fabulous Thursday. And I'll talk to you guys again on Friday. Bye.